December 21st, Kurt Warner. Welcome to 365 Christian Men, where every day we aim to inspire and encourage with real-life stories about men. Kurt Warner was an American football quarterback. He played for 3 National Football League teams, the St. Louis Rams, the New York Giants, and the Arizona Cardinals. He went on to be considered the best undrafted NFL player of all time, following a 12-year career regarded as one of the greatest stories in the NFL. On this date, in 2017, Kurt Warner was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
When things get tough, it's not time to quit. Kurt Warner dreamed of playing in the NFL. He wanted that more than anything. But he wasn't the best player, and he didn't come from a big-name college. He made it to the NFL as a 4th-string quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, only to later be cut by the team. Kurt had no option but to go back home to Iowa and work, not on the football field, but in a grocery store. His dreams of playing in the NFL seemed hopeless, but he to give that up. While he worked at the grocery store, he continued to work on his game and eventually had the opportunity to play in the Arena Football League, a professional indoor American football league. His faith and talent continued to grow. Even in difficult circumstances, Kurt relied on God for strength. As his talent grew, he got his chance to play in the European NFL, and Kurt was once again catching the attention of NFL scouts in the United States. When he finally got the opportunity to play in the NFL in the U.S., he was a backup quarterback, and he was with the St. Louis Rams, a team known for losing. But that didn't bother him, because he knew God would use him wherever he was. His plan was to trust God and keep practicing his football skills. Then during the 1999 preseason, starting quarterback Trent Green was injured. Kurt became the team's starter and led the Rams to an unexpected resurgence. He led the NFL in pass completion percentage, touchdowns thrown, and passer rating that season. The Rams won 13 games in the second greatest single-season win improvement in NFL history. He took his team to the Super Bowl, and they won. And Kurt was named the most valuable player of the NFL. 2 years later, Kurt took the Rams back to the Super Bowl, but they were upset by the underdog New England Patriots. Then low times struck again. Kurt was injured during the 2002 season and only played in 7 games, and he was ineffective in those 7 games. In the first game of 2003, Kurt fumbled the ball 6 times. He was benched for the remainder of the season and found himself in a backup role. After a season on the bench, the Rams released Kurt. 2 different teams tried to revitalize his career, but it seemed like it was over. But Kurt kept trusting God and practicing football. He played for the Cardinals and took them to a place they had never been, the Super Bowl, and he went on to be enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Kurt's college coach at Northern Iowa said, "Kurt represents what we believe Northern Iowa is, and that's perseverance. Nothing was given to him. Everything was earned." James 1:2-4 says, "Consider it a pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Is there any area in your life where you feel stalled? When things get tough, it's not time to quit.
Kurt Warner, what a story. Hi, this is Tony Johnson from Lockwood, Colorado, and I'm so thankful to be with you today for this challenge. Today is really an easy one because Kurt Warner showed us point blank how to handle discouragement. And boy, I tell you, that's something I run into a lot, and I'm sure you do too. There's some steps that I've gleaned from this on how he handled discouragement. And we understand that life is going to throw us a bunch of curves. Sometimes we feel all alone in this situation, And we learned from Kurt today that he kept his eye on the ball. Sorry for the sports uh, quip there, but he kept his eye on the ball. He kept his eye on God. He felt like God was calling him to do something, and he stayed focused on that no matter what happened. He didn't let circumstances control what he felt like he was supposed to be doing. And guys, I think that we can learn a lesson from that. There's a few things here that I think we need to realize. Number one is we're not the only ones that is facing disappointment. What you're facing right now in discouragement or disappointment is pretty normal to all of us. And then that God knows our problems, and He knows what He wants us to do. So we have to realize that this is His plan, this is His kingdom, and we're just a part of it. So if there's a problem, if there's a discouragement, if there's something standing in your way, tell God He's got a problem, and He'll handle it. I guarantee you. Then the next thing to do is just ask Him for what the direction you need to go. Where do I go from here, God? What do I need to do? And He'll give you that answer. Then when He does, act on it. So even though it doesn't make any sense to you, He sees the big picture, and we're just taking it one turn at a time. So guys, just hang in there, keep doing the right things, and encourage one another, because we're all going through this together. Encourage one another to just keep your focus on Jesus Christ. Hey guys, there's exciting news. Yeah, starting in 2026, there's
365 Christian women.
So tell all the ladies in your life, check that out. It'll be great for the whole family. Thank you and have a great day.